Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Platinum Achievements Podcast. As always, I am Ray, and I don't know if we've had one of these episodes since we've rebranded and started the new channel, but we're having an episode of, playing America's favorite game of Sammy's Going to Sleep. So, Sammy's in the other room. Our room is pretty close to his, so when I have to record at these times, I got to be a little extra quiet, so you're going to get a little sensual raid this week. Unfortunately, Gary is out again. Last week, we knew he had some explosive diarrhea. This week, his anus actually prolapsed, while also still having explosive diarrhea, however that works. So, unfortunately, it's just going to be me this week, and it's going to be a little bit of a shorter episode, I imagine. Let's see. We are recording on February 18th, 2025. And you have 309 shopping days left until Christmas. I would gladly like to report I am still sticking true to my goal of not spending any actual monies on video games. I'm doing pretty good. I got some gift cards for my birthday. My sister, Amanda, for Valentine's Day, my apologies. Amanda gave me a $25 PlayStation gift card, and with that gift card, I picked up, where do I have the picture? I like to take screenshots when I buy stuff just to keep track of it. Picked up a game called War Tile, which honestly kind of looks like HeroScape, the video game. It's a hexagon tile strategy game, which looks pretty cool. A game that I was really looking forward to called Little Guardsman, which my understanding is it is similar to Papers, Please, where you're letting people into like a fairy tale village, and some people you gotta let through, other people you gotta deny, and that has some implications. I also picked up the Cyanide and Happiness first episode of Freak Apocalypse. I like Cyanide and Happiness a lot, so I've been looking forward to that. I have a problem where I get gift cards, and I like to use them like right away. I don't like to hold on to gift cards or for too long. So I really like to just kind of spend the money, get the games, and the last few times I did, I just was not satisfied fully with what I was purchasing, but I was just purchasing to purchase. I also picked up Figment 1 and Figment 2, which I believe were on sale slightly later, but I had some leftover credit from that initial purchase. And Figment 1 and 2 are also very good games, but for some reason, Figment 2, even though it's a much bigger, and I think it's a better game than the first, Figment 2 doesn't have a platinum. Figment 1 does have a platinum. But I highly recommend the Figment games. I can recommend those to you for sure. And at some point, I'm going to try those other purchases I made. I'm doing pretty good at sticking to my backlog this year as well. The only game that I can think of right now that I'm planning on buying, I believe I've said this in the past couple of episodes, is the Claire Obscure Expedition 33. It is on Game Pass, but I do want to support those developers, because it looks like a pretty cool game. Now where to begin? Let's start with let's look at PlayStation. I don't believe I've played anything this week outside of the usual, Astrobot, Cars 3, if we played that at all. I talked about Forspoken last week. I haven't touched anything since. Oh, man. I'm always congested. But still sitting at the 125 platinums, 825 gold, 1112 silver, and 2603 bronze keys. So, just pull up. Yeah, Audacity's still going. So yeah, nothing changed there. Where I have made progress, though, is on the Xbox side of things. And what I've been playing this past week is solely come on, stop with the pop-ups. God, I cannot wait to be able to buy things through the Xbox app. I've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered, and I'm currently sitting at 732,750 gamer score. I completed the base Assassin's Creed 3 game, and actually, like, let's say 20 minutes ago, I also completed the first episode of, I think it's the Tyranny of King Washington. Is that what it is? Tyranny of King Washington. Yep, I finished the Infamy section, which is the Frontier section. So, for those of you that don't know, the Tyranny of King Washington is an alternate history story where Washington chose to become king. For history buffs out there, back when Washington won or was close to winning the war, or did win the war, they wanted him to become king because that's all they really knew. And that's, when they kind of established what the presidency is. And he didn't want to do that. I don't know if he did, I can't remember if he did 4 or 8 years. But he had the option to be king, and he was like, no boy, no. So in this alternate history, he did become king, and he is basically using an apple of Eden to control people and, rule with an iron fist. It was a really cool idea at the time, and I'm enjoying the story. I will say, though, as far as the Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered Collection, I haven't touched Liberation yet. There's a lot of technical issues with the remaster itself. Things that I just don't remember being an issue in the original game, such as things tracking but not tracking properly was one I remembered. Coming into or experiencing a couple times. There's objectives that stay on your screen after they shouldn't be on your screen. There's like hints that stay on your screen after they shouldn't be. A little bit of a mess in some ways. But overall, very fun to revisit this game. I thoroughly enjoyed my playthrough this time around. Originally, when the game first released, back in what year was it originally released? I want to say like 20. I'm gonna take a guess and I'll look it up. I want to say 20. Let's see, 2010 was Brotherhood, I believe, because I was in college my first year and I got the autographed poster, which I believe makes Revelations 2011. So this was probably 2012, 2013. I was definitely in college. Where's my mouse? Google. Spelled Google wrong. Assassin's Creed 3. What year? Stay on the side. 2012, not bad. Crushed it. Yeah, I didn't think they were at the annualization at that point, but they were. Uh, but yeah, at the time I remember not liking that you play as Hatham for so long, felt like forever. Uh, and my biggest problem I thought was the what are they? Homestead allies, homestead people, just capturing their routine. I thought that was a pain in the butt the first time. Didn't experience too much of a problem this time. Honestly, I really enjoyed my playthrough this time of the game. And I think it's a blast. I highly recommend it. Definitely get the remastered because you cannot complete the original Assassin's Creed 3 because the multiplayer is gone. But yeah, that's what I've been playing. And once I'm done recording here, this should go up Thursday morning, actually. And there should be some Assassin's Creed 3 gameplay on the screen. But it's not going to be the Infamy King or Tyranny of King Washington because I've realized that at least the way I'm playing this run through of Assassin's Creed, I have some good footage for you guys. Good in quotes. That's all subjective. But I'm playing in a way where I don't want to repeat the levels, so I'm really focusing on completing the optional objectives, and it's just not fun to watch, I don't think. It's definitely not fun to play at times. So, we'll see. We shall see. Now, really the big news story is that the PlayStation State of Play for February 2025 occurred, and there were some good games shown. There were some games I wasn't truly interested in, but there were still some good things. And I'm going to go through the IGN list that they've compiled. I'm going to point out a couple things I was really interested in. And that will basically be our main topic for the week. And I will also follow it up. We'll take a trip down memory lane with my achievements on Xbox, because True Achievements has, I think I've got it here. Yeah, let me pull up. Damn, I'm down to 78.1% completion percentage. That's no bueno for me. I like to stay in the 80% range, so we're going to get those numbers back up. But let me find, where's my gamer score? How did I do this? Recent achievements, next achievements, oh no, my games? Recent achievements. Does it show mine? Yeah, there we go. Okay. We're going to go all the way back to the beginning. And not really at the beginning. So yeah, we'll dive into this after. The State of Play. Really good show. I think it was like 45 minutes. I asked Gary what he thought about it. He said he hadn't watched it because he was busy dealing with his prolapse. So we're going to talk about a few things. Actually, very handy. They just have awesome. They have it right up here. There was a lot. So there was a lot shown at the State of Play. I thought it was a good presentation. Nothing truly blew me away. Although when I was listening/glancing at it on my ride home, there was a Digimon game that popped up, and I thought that was really cool. I wouldn't say I'm a big Digimon fan. I like Digimon a good amount. I have a Digimon game on my shelf that I have to play at some point. But I like the movie. A little tired indeed. I'm gonna fly through this list right here. And I don't know if this is in any sort of order. But you know what? I'm just gonna go through as they present themselves on the quick list, and then if there's anything I really want to elaborate on, we'll go from there. There's the Armored Core trilogy from FromSoft or From Software. Cool. Patapon 3's coming. Let me see. Blueprints looks like a puzzle game that I'm just not going to be super interested in playing. Yeah, Blueprints, it kind of reminds me of The Witness, and I like The Witness, but The Witness was very tough, especially if you're doing it on the Xbox where you have to do that timed mission at the end. Let's see. I've heard about, what did I see about this game? Nope, I'm gonna mute that. So Abiotic Factor, Dark Energy looks pretty cool. Is this the game I was thinking of? You know what? Not. It looks okay. Not really for me though. Let's take it back. How far back do we gotta go? There's some of these things I don't even remember seeing. Lost Records, Bloom and Rage by Don't Nod. I love the Don't Nod games. I will play this at some point. I like that it's only 2 episodes. It takes place in 95. I enjoy all their games. I like the story element. They're pretty chill experiences usually with some emotional impact. Next game that interests me, Splitgate 2. I love Splitgate. I think I just have to get the achievements for 500,000 damage and 1047 wins. Who knows if I'll get those? I loved Splitgate. It's a really cool concept, and this looks like it could be a great evolution of it. I really like arena shooters. A little tired of hero shooters, but arena shooters I thoroughly enjoy. Like when they even Halo. I love Halo still. Halo 3 is easily top 10 games for me. And I liked Halo 4's multiplayer. Halo 5's multiplayer I thought was pretty good too. And from what I played, I enjoyed Halo 6's Halo Infinite's multiplayer. I really do have to go back and play that again, or really play it, because I didn't do. I got really overwhelmed, I guess, when you got into the open world of the campaign. So gotta go back to that. But Splitgate, really good game. Splitgate 2 looks like it's gonna be a lot more fun. Really excited about that. Actually, I didn't buy any I bought one microtransaction in Splitgate, and it's the gun skin that makes your guns look like it's made out of cardboard. I thought that was really cool. Uh, Midnight Walk looks absolutely incredible. A claymated horror type of game looks really adorable. I'm super excited to play that. Then there's Five Nights at Freddy's. Just kidding. I'm not a 5-year old. Um, I don't understand the appeal of Five Nights at Freddy's unless you were like 13 or 10 at the time of the game's coming out. Just, I don't get it. But then we have Directive 8020, which is a Dark Pictures anthology game. It's the Dark Pictures games, but it's set in space, which is really cool. It's like I overheard on, not overheard. I was listening to the Sacred Symbols podcast, which you should be listening to them. Don't listen to me. It's a much better podcast than this could ever be. But it is. Let me see. Summary: Earth is dying. Humanity is running out of time. 12 light years from home. Tau Ceti F offers a small sliver of hope, which is the planet. When the colony ship Cassiopeia crash lands on the planet, its crew soon realizes they are far from being alone. Hunted by alien organisms capable of mimicking its prey, the crew of the Cassiopeia must outwit their pursuers to make it home alive, and it looks fantastic. I'm really excited for that. I'm not big on the Dark Pictures games, but this feels like I loved Until Dawn, but this feels like a good jumping back on point. I have Man of Medan, and it hasn't really blown me away, so we shall get there. And let me look at the next game. I remember seeing something about this. Stop. The one I'm looking at is called Dreams Another? Oh, Dreams of Another. Um, Visually looks pretty cool. Uh, Dreams of Another is a third-person exploration action game built around the philosophical term "no creation without destruction." Rather than destroying objects by shooting it as a traditional shooter game, here your shots materialize and create the world. That's pretty cool. It's a cool game. I'll keep that on the radar. Keeping it on the radar. What's next? Some Onimusha games. That's okay. Um, I don't remember some of these. Let me look up Mind's Eye. What was Mind's Eye? You're gonna get some audio. Oh, this is the one that kind of looks like GTA ripoff. IOI is IOI Interactive? IOI Partners. Okay. I don't know about this one. It looks like GTA, but not GTA. A former soldier with you plays a former soldier with a neural implant who is suffering from memory loss and flashbacks. Set out on a series of dangerous covert missions. Stop it. To unlock the secrets of your past. It has me intrigued. Has me intrigued for sure. Then we have Tides of Annihilation, which is a narrative-driven title set in a twisted version of modern London, cataclysmically altered by otherworldly invasions. Let's read this. Let me scan through it. I was interested in this one actually. I like the architecture of London. Yeah, you know what? I was pretty interested in this one. I'm gonna keep an eye on this. Tides of Annihilation. You didn't hear nothing. Why did that pop out like that? That's weird. Yes, I'm 17 or older. Um, then there's this game called Metal Eden. It's a first-person shooter, sci-fi FPS, advanced hyper unit. Asuka is sent on a suicide mission to rescue the citizens. Chorus from a vast monolithic city. Once a hopeful. It looks interesting. That's on my list too of interest. Let me close this window out. Let's see. Hell is Us looked pretty cool to me. I'm new window, new tab. Yeah, Hell is Us looked interesting to me as well. Let's see. Yeah, I like there's like this bad guy that kind of looks like yeah, this looks pretty cool actually. I'm not gonna watch the whole deep dive, but there's an enemy that kind of looks like the spot. Was that him? I don't know. But Hell is Us is, let me load up the summary. A third-person action adventure game that combines intense melee combat with the thrill of exploration. Explore semi-open world to find answers to questions and face mysterious creatures along your journey. That was super vague. But you got like a laser sword and a gun, perhaps. How do I move this along? Yeah, it looks pretty intense. It I'm getting kind of tired of Souls likes though, and this kind of feels like a Souls like. But I also love Souls like games and Souls games, so definitely on my radar for sure. Let's see what else we got. I don't want to spend too much time on all this. Speaking of Dark Souls, Lies of P's getting DLC, which looks cool. Lost Souls aside, I vaguely remember seeing this. Yeah, also looks cool. Your Epic Odyssey, save your sister, and the whole humankind from dimensional invaders and Lost Aside. Stylish single player action RPG. Cool. I think it looks gorgeous. It looks really cool. Yeah, looks cool. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by the gameplay. Trying to see if there's anything like really big for me. Split Fiction looks cool. Continues to look cool. Uh, there's Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater or Delta Snake Eater. I've never played Metal Gear Solid games. I have a couple digitally, uh, but this one's interesting to me. Borderlands 4. Hopefully, it's better than Borderlands 3. And honestly, oh, and then there's Saros, which is the Rahul Kohli starring game made by Housemarque, which they did Returnal, which I'm not big on the gameplay of Returnal. I'm not big on bullet hell games. And I don't do they say if this is a bullet hell? I really hope not. Action game of the haunting story of a lost off-world colony, Carcosa. Under an ominous eclipse, you play as Arjun Devraj, powerful Sultari enforcer who will stop at nothing to find who he is looking for. You don't say. Quite tired. It looks cool though. We didn't see much of it, but it looks cool. I like that the eclipse or the sun is like imploding on itself or whatever. Rahu Kohli looks great, and it was. I guess this was. I guess. I mean, this was a brief overview. If I had Gary to talk to and we had more time, we'd elaborate more. But again, that prolapsed anus of his, and I don't even want to imagine what that looks like with the diarrhea. So ultimately, I thought it was a good showing. Um, I'm not gonna grade it. I don't like grading showcases because it really comes down to what you're seeing versus what you like, what you're expecting. Oh, Days Gone's getting a remastered. I have it through the PS Plus whatever collection. Oh, he said with a yawn. So I'm not eligible for that $10 upgrade, which kind of blows, but whatever. And what's this one? Did I miss this one? Warriors Abyss. Eh, this wasn't. Was this for me? Was this a game I was interested in? Can't even keep track anymore. I watched this like days ago. And you know, we've been. No, this isn't for me. I'm not big on these Muso like games. So, more power to whoever's into them. A lot of good games shown, a lot of good variety, I thought. And with that being said, a common thing with both of these shows is more so, I think on the PlayStation side, they do a better job of like hiding it. And they've said as much. They're gonna do Xbox at least is gonna do a more transparent job of being like this is also coming to other platforms. Just earn some reward points by not doing anything. I don't know what I'm earning rewards points for on Xbox anymore. They just keep popping up. Let me go again. All right. So, Sean Carey, published on my birthday. Thanks, Sean. Uh, all the Xbox reveals and announcements from PlayStation State of Play. So this is going to go over the games that Sony showed there that they didn't, rightfully so, didn't reveal were also coming to the Xbox as well. And I gotta say, I think there were like 20 or there were 35 games shown. That was the number I was hearing. Actually, let me go back. I can count it. Shush. Click too many times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. That was, yes, I had heard that number somewhere. So of the 35 games shown, 22 of them are actually coming to Xbox as well, which is cool. And those include Monster Hunter Wilds, Shinobi Art of Vengeance, Sonic Racing Crossworlds, Digimon Storytime Stranger, Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, WWE 2K25, Splitgate 2, Borderlands 4 Split Fiction, Directive 8020, Darwin's Paradox, Warriors Abyss, the Onimusha 1 and 2, Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, which will not have the Ape Escape missions. I think I heard somewhere that it was going to be the Bomberman stuff they're going to substitute it with. Hell is Us, Lies of P Overture, the DLC, Tides of Annihilation, Blueprints, Abiotic Factor, Metal Eden, and Mind's Eye are all coming to Xbox. So, pretty cool showing overall, I would say. Let me yawn again. So yeah, so that was the showcase. Let me know down in the comments what you thought and what games you're excited for. I think Sam's actually asleep now. Let's double check. Pull up our camera. Who's texting me? Going to shower shortly and wrapping up work. Cool. You do that. That was my wife. Samuel, are you sleeping? Hell is this kid? That's not him, is it? There's a mound curled up in the corner. Oh no, that's his big Charmander. He's on the bed somewhere. Okay. This kid's an animal. But he's starting to cup nap. So today he went to bed late and he got up late. So another yawn. But yeah, let me know down in the comments what you thought of the showcase. I thought it was good. There's games coming. I don't know why everyone's afraid of there no being no games. First party's a little light, but that's what the third party and second party are for. Little boss nass for you. Now, like I was saying earlier, I thought it'd be fun, um, with Gary still, dealing with his troubles, to at least go over mm, at least what True Achievements is showing as my earliest achievements and some of my earliest games. So, the reason I say what they're showing is because I had a long period of time where I wasn't on Xbox Live, so it's not tracking those games. Those are all listed as offline. So, earlier missions in Halo 3, a lot of the score challenges, and a couple of the early levels. Let's see, are there any levels? Hmm. No, I guess I'd completed the whole game. Yeah, because I had it for a while beforehand. And then, yeah, you can see, like, I got Xbox Live and immediately started playing Halo. Um, God, that was such a golden age of gaming for me. I love that 360 era. That Christmas was fucking incredible. I think I got Halo 3 I'm trying to remember. I got Halo 3, the orange box, Gears of War, all in the same Christmas. It was amazing. And I almost threw it all away because originally I asked my Nana for a Wii. And my Nana, bless her heart, she's still kicking too. Um, she got me a Wii, but it was like a few weeks before Christmas, and I was like, "Hey, I'd really, or maybe, no, I don't think it was that close." For some reason, I remember talking to her in September. But I was like, "Hey, I'd actually really prefer an Xbox 360," and they got it for me. It was incredible. It was great, great Christmas. I, I think I distinctly remember our family came over to my dad's, and I think I was playing video games on the main TV where everyone was, which isn't like a normal thing. I honestly feel selfish doing that. What's she doing? Making a bunch of noise down there. But yeah, we're gonna go over. Um, I'm gonna say my first five or my five oldest games according to my achievements on True Achievements that have tracked dates. So the earliest date is January 21st, 2008. So when was? Let's see. When did Halo 3 come out? 2007. Okay, so I had it for a year before I did started playing Xbox Live. It took me a year to muster up the courage to ask my mom and stepdad to let me play online and pay for this thing. Because at the time it was such a foreign concept. It was crazy. God, that's so. I love Halo 3. Easily top 10 games for me. My God, so good. Let me glaze it a little more. I've been watching Red versus Blue, or I haven't watched. I have to. I think I'm on season 7. I haven't watched it in a while, but the jump from Halo 2 to Halo 3 is insane. Crazy good looking games. Oh, all right, so first achievement on the list is graduate in Halo 3. Graduate basic training. Stick with it and earn your Spartan insignia. So yeah, a lot of multiplayer here. Um, kill 5 enemies with a melee or assassination in ranked free for all. I was good at Halo at some point. I was good. Get promoted to sergeant, earn MVP, and then we jump over to the orange box where I played a match of Team Fortress 2 and won on 2 for it with a shutout. God, what insane. I actually have the Team Fortress 2 stuff finished. What was it? Is there leveling or kills with a turret or something that take forever? There's something that takes like forever in that game. I forget what it was. I'm gonna research that real quick. I had a group, still do. Unfortunately, shout out to my boy Darkwing and all of our friends there who we met playing first session of Bioshock, and then we just kept rolling it into other games. And unfortunately, with Sammy being born, I just couldn't keep up with them. Didn't have the time because they're most of the guys and ladies are in the UK. What's up, Mickey? What's up, girl? When are you gonna leave that Darkwing guy? Come hang out with me. She likes my American accent. I don't know what accent that is. I assume they think everyone in America has cowboy hats. So it's Spurs. I get Spurs. It looks like, of course, there was the play game with 7 or more friends on your friends list. That's a tough one to coordinate. Mm, is it unlocked offline? A bunch of these are unlocked offline. Maybe it was the 1,000 total kills. Yeah, we did that pretty recently. That must have been it. There must have. I feel like there was something else though. I keep scrolling through this list. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this one. Nope, nope. We did it in 2024. Team Fortress stuff. Actually, was it 1,000 kills? No, that wasn't it. That was 22. I swear we did something last year. Let me see. Can I filter this? I should be able to filter it. Filter. Sort by. Date 1 ascending? Date 1 descending? Has it really been 2 years since I played this? Alright, yeah, it was accumulate the 1,000 kills. Crazy. Back April 2022. Alright. Answer there. So yeah, to do that, you set up your turret and have your buddies keep running in, and then I think they get revived somehow. I forget the method, but anyway, yeah. Shut out on 2 Fort. There you go. Then we got our triple kill in Halo, Step and Razor, which is a triple kill with a sword. That was honestly probably got those at the exact same time because it's the same day. Boarded the same vehicle within 10 seconds after being kicked off of it. Ooh, a lot of Halo stuff I got done. I was really on a Halo kick. Then we get into an interesting game called Time Shift. And if you haven't played Time Shift, it's a first person shooter where you're in the future and you get a time travel suit. Someone takes one of the time travel suits, goes back in time, and basically remakes history. You got to go back in time with time powers and take them out. Very fun game. Very fun game. I really enjoyed Time Shift. Might have to try to track it down, even though I haven't 100% in. So that's 3 games. We'll go over the first 5 if we can figure it out. Up here we go. Uh, Next page, we did a little bit of VidMaster Challenge 7-on-7. Entered a ranked or social playlist with 7 XP on the 7th of the month in Halo 3. And then next, we dive into some Gears of War achievements that were being tracked. Gears of War 1, fantastic game. I love Gears of War 1. I thought it was gonna be a really dumb concept at first. I thought cover-based shooting was stupid. But now I love it. And then from there, the last game we'll talk about, Crackdown. I got some Crackdown achievements. Crackdown's a great game. I finished the second one last year, I think. And Oh, and then there. Oh my god, memory lane down here. Did some Crackdown. Did a bunch of stuff in there, and then there's some Quake 3, some Splinter Cell Double Agent. Oh, Left 4 Dead, and Quantum of Solace. Oh my god, so many great old games. So many. I'm gonna track down so many of these. But yeah, I think that's where I'll end the memory lane because otherwise I'll just keep going and see what else I got on here. Call of Duty World at War. Like you can really a lot of Quantum of Solace. You can really tell that this was a time when I was really young, and just you got games at Christmas and birthdays, and that's about it. Because I was going through tears on these games. Oh, and then here's Lord of the Rings Conquest. So good. Naruto. Is that Broken Bond? Broken. Why is I must not have played Rise of a Ninja at all while I was online. Because there's no way I did Broken Bond first. So yeah, that's some of my earliest achievements. That was fun. Maybe we'll tackle more stuff like that. Do that again. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. No questions this week. And that's basically it. I think that's it for this week. Hopefully Gary's prolapsed anus is okay. And we'll catch up with you guys next week. If you could rate the show on all the platforms, like, comment, follow/subscribe. Let me know what you guys thought of the State of Play games, and let me know what you thought of my early achievements. Thanks for listening, everyone, and have a great rest of your day, week, or weekend. Bye.